guys, this is Kirby Marie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to part 14 of The Crown and the Flame 3.
Yes!
First of all, it's very good to see y'all again. I hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all having a lovely day, afternoon, night, depending on your time zone. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking this moment of your time and watching today's video. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you!
If you guys enjoyed this type of content, be sure to drop the like button. It really helps out a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would appreciate if you do. Also leave your comments and your thoughts on this video or anything in general. And that's pretty much it for the intro, and we're just gonna straight up jump back to The Crown and the Flame 3. Hope you enjoy. You sprint through the castle and find fighting in the kitchen. That's where we left out last time. The narrow doorway, Kailani and the Panrian fighters shelter behind it, up and the table, holding a squad of Iron Empire soldiers at bay. Right. Noah! Tsunami!
Coming right up!
Noah crouches, taking the table onto his shoulder. Kailani leaps on top of it, and Noah stands, launching her behind the enemy line. Hiya! Oh! Ouch! Literally says ouch. As the soldiers collapse, Kailani spots you. Kenna pals! How's it going out there? Bad. Real bad. Azura is breaking through the gates. Okay. We're all falling back to the throne room. Got it! Everybody, let's move out! Okay, you hurry onto the guest quarters and find Zenobia cornered by two soldiers. She frantically swings a hot fire poker. Oh my goodness. Hacha, hacha. Ah! Get away from me, you freaks! We should help her. Do we have to? Of course we do! You grab for your sword. But before you can even draw it, Helene barrels past you with a roar. Ah! She brains one soldier with her pommel and slashes the other across the back. Oh god. Ah! What? Helene, you saved me?
Yeah, you don't say!
I believe the words you are looking for are thank and you. Zenobia, Helene, we're falling back to the throne room. Let's go! You hurry on the rounding corner to the throne room. Quick, Kenna, over here! We secure the throne room. Thank goodness you're alive. We held them in secret passage for as long as we could. I'm sorry it wasn't enough. It's all right. Are all of our forces inside? Yes, my lady. Archers are posted at every window. And the wounded? Annalise rounds the corner, leaving a line of soldiers bearing the injured allies on gurneys. Oh my god.
Yikes.
This way! Get them to the back of the throne room! Madeline hurries past with a bullseye. I keep that man's leg elevated. I don't want to have to use this. Oren directs a squad of soldiers, ferrying medical supplies and equipment through the doors. Okay. Put the bandages near the dais, herbs and tinctures behind the pillar. Eso. Annalise pauses to wipe the sweat from her brow and stops you. Kenna, don't worry. All of our injured are accounted for. I saw it to myself. Okay. Thank you. Annalise nods and darts inside the door as you turn to the soldiers. Okay? Now let's barricade this hallway and get ready to... The corridor shakes as the door at the other end flies open, and Azura strides towards you, flanked by soldiers. Holy crap.
Well, I'll be going back then.
Queen of Stormhold, there you are. I thought perhaps you fled.
You draw your sword. Not on your life.
No, of course not. Your capacity for stubbornness runs too deep. Like a weed. And like a weed, it seems I must pry you up from your very foundations. Root and stem.
Azura and her soldiers advance, backing you into the throne room. Uh-oh. At the end of the hall stands the last might of the Five Kingdoms. At the other stands Azura and the full force of the Iron Empire. Uh-oh. and you are all that stands between them. Yikes. Then Clover steps forward. That's enough! I don't remember what voice I gave Clover.
Bruh.
Clover, get behind me! Apologies, Your Majesty, but I will not! Azura's icy laugh fills the hall.
It seems this day brings no shortage of familiar faces. Clover, my dear. Empress commands it.
Clover shakes, Azura's every word striking her with a lifetime's weight of love, fear, and servitude, but she stands firm. Alright? No, you are not my Empress. You are just a bully. And if you want to kill Kenna and all these people, you'll have to go through me. Clover. I appreciate it, Mary, but please sit down. You really died for us? No! I spent my life standing down. I won't watch one more person die. Yeah, but you don't know how to fight. Azura rolls her eyes, lifting one hand, she casually flicks her wrist, tossing a tiny dart of lightning at Clover. Ah! Clover staggers backwards into your arms, clutching dramatically at her chest. Queen Kenna, I'm afraid. This is it. Life force fading. Vision growing dim. Thank you, Clover. No, thank you. I'm just happy that in my final moments, I could be of some small service too. Clover, you're not. What? She barely burned your dress. You're going to be fine. I'll make sure of it. Stormhold soldiers help Clover to her feet and escort her to the back of the throne room. You stand and face Azura. Hands crackling with power, Azura approaches. Kenna! Dom, no! Everyone stay back!
Kill him to the end. Any last thoughts, Queen of Stormhold?
Just one. Azura, I challenge you to a single combat!
What?
You heard me. A fight to the death, just the two of us. That is, unless you're too weak. Azura stops in the
I have battle armors and dragons. You think me too weak to face you? A child?
Prove me wrong. Yes. Azura's eyes flicker with uncertainty. She glances from you to your friends and allies to her own soldiers. A smile creeps slowly across her face.
Very well then.
Azura's eyes spark.
I accept.
Oh, we finished the chapter. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, chapter 16, The Great Protector. Now playing as Kenna, standing on the opposite ends of Stormhold, you and Azura face each other. Final confrontation imminent. I will fight you myself, Azura, for the fate of the 5 kingdoms!
Are you certain this is the path you wish to take, Queen Kenna?
I am. There's no reason for any more good soldiers to die today. You and I can settle this right now.
Then I command for your bravery, and whosoever wins this duel shall be the ruler of this castle, and all the lands beyond. Shall we begin?
Alright. Not yet. What? Forcing a smile, Tom brushes forward, pulls you aside, speaking quietly. Kenna, you know I have every faith in you, but Azura's an all-powerful sorceress and this is suicide? Yeah, basically, all that. This is the only way. If I don't do this, she'll keep killing us until there's no one left. So let someone else fight her. Let me, with my powers. It has to be me. Crushing kings and queens is what Azura does. There's no way she'll agree to my terms unless I'm the one facing her. Besides, I know her weakness. Azura is overconfident. She underestimated me from the start. She'll slip up somewhere and I will use that against her. You are undeniably annoying when it comes to that kind of thing. I know you won't let me fight this one for you, but know that I'm right there with you. I know. Hey! What's taking so long? I thought you were going to kick Azura's bony arse! You can't help but smile as Val and Raiden emerge from the crowd. Glad to hear that at least one person has faith in me. Make that too. Remember, Kenna is still under the effects of the anti-magic spell. That will give her a considerable advantage if used at the correct time. Do you remember how to work the spells? Yeah, I think I do remember. Very well. You hear commotion near the doors and look up to see Say, Annalise, and Whitlock forcing their way through the rank of soldiers crowded against the walls. Oh god. Excuse me, pardon us, we need to get through! Move aside, fools! Get out of our way! You! Move before I rip up that shiny white helmet and smash your face with it!
Oh my god!
Aggressive as usual. Shoving soldiers aside left and right, they finally make it to your side, and Annalise pulls you into a fierce hug. Kenna, you're going to duel Azura? Yes, I am. How did you? Say found us. She said we needed to come right away. You look at Say, who shrugs indifferently. They were not there to see Leon when he fought. They should be here for this. Tears well unbidden in your eyes. You pull Say into a hug with Annalise, and the rest of your friends follow suit. Aww. Thank you. Say, I'm so glad you're all here. Of course we're here, Kenna. Like we missed a chance to watch you punch Azura right in her smug face. You really think I can win? Even if you do not, it will be a glorious fight. Your people will sing songs of this day long after you are dead. Well, I'll try to make sure I'm around to hear them. You better be! You close your eyes, savoring the embrace for a long, sweet moment. Then you slowly pull away and turn to face your enemy. Soldiers line the walls of the throne room, friends and foe alike pressing close to make it a clear space in the center. In the middle of that empty space awaits Empress Azura, poised and serene. Ready to lose, Azura?
Child, you arrayed the might of the 5 kingdoms against me, and it was still not enough. What makes you think this fight will be any different?
Okay, you draw your sword and level its point at Azura's chest. Let me show you. Ooh! Azura's smiles broadens, her power rising around her in a blinding aura.
Come, little queen. Let me show you why this world nails at my feet.
Azura's arms snap forward, flinging a lightning bolt straight at you. Careful! Oh! Come on! You jump to one side, narrowly avoiding the lightning as it sizzles past. I've seen that trick before, Azura.
Worry not, I have plenty more. Let's see how I handle this.
Azura's hand slashed the air. A blade of lightning rushes towards your head. Yeah, duck. I mean, it's the only option. You smoothly duck the first blade, but not before a second wide blade comes flying towards your knees. Oh, jump. You jump and the second blade slices the air beneath your feet. As you land, the final blade crackles towards your left side. You dodge to the right, deftly avoiding the final blade of lightning. Looks like I'm too fast for you, Azura.
We shall see about that!
A blinding white light fills the room as lightning strikes just outside the window. The thunderclap hits you like a physical blow, nearly knocking you to the ground. Oh my. The sound fades, but the lightning bolt stays frozen in place as Azura stands with her hands outstretched, her laughter ringing high and wild.
Do you see now, foolish child? Do you see why your doom is certain? I am the guiding hand, the great protector!
Azura jerks her hands back and the window shatters. The lightning bolt twists into the room, coiling around Azura like a huge luminous serpent.
I am she who shines brightest!
You stare at the lightning, unable to look away. You watch it rear above her and realize you can feel the pulse of its power in your mind. Oh, there's the anti-magic. Azura brings her hand down, the lightning crashing towards you in a white-hot torrent. Vinhamarusa! You scream the words, throwing up your hands, stopping the lightning in its path. Oh my god. Your blood burns with the power coursing through you. Unable to see, unable to even think, you hurl the lightning away from you. Yeah! Ah! The bolt arcs back out of the window, flying into the dark sky. The throne room falls deathly silent as Azura stares at you with mouth agape. Itchy face.
This cannot be.
And yet it is.
Ding! This is a trick! You cannot stand against my power!
Lightning flows from Azura's hand and she snaps it at you like a whip. Acha! Deflect. With a wave of your hand, you knock aside Azura's slash.
No.
Azura strikes again, aiming for your face. And we deflect it again. With a flick of your wrist, you knock the whip out of Azura's hand.
No!
As ball of hissing, crackling electricity grows between Azura's hand, swelling to the size of her head before she hurls it at you. You slap it aside, and the ball splashes harmlessly against the stone wall of the throne room. Azura screams, falling to her knees.
Ah! No!
Oh my god. Yes. Azura buries her face in her hands. A low murmuring begins to spread through the room.
She turned aside the lightning. How can this be? But the Empress is the one who shines brightest. She cannot be defeated.
Wanna bet? You stride towards the distraught Empress, the aura of anti-magic swirling around you. Give up, Azura! We've discovered the flaw in your power, and without your powers... Stopping in front of Azura, you crouch down so that your faces are on the same level. You're just a sod. Broken! Azura's hand lashes out, gripping you by the throat. Oh no! Oh, it hurts.
You know the extent of my power, you worm!
Azura slowly rises to her feet, lifting you off the ground until your feet dangle a foot above the floor. Oh god.
Yikes.
I do not need my lightning to kill you.
Azura turns and with an almost careless motion flings you across the length of the throne room. Kenna! No! Your body hits your throne, the wood splintering on impact. Holy crap! The room spins around you. Dazed, you grope at the wreckage of your throne, struggling to keep your hands and knees. You try to stand as Azura walks towards you. She stops a few paces away, smiling as she watches you struggle.
So noble, so stubborn. This could all be over, you know? Look, you're already kneeling.
Damn. Your hands find your sword again, gripping the hilt tightly.
Honestly, there's no reason to put yourself and your people through all this pain. Why will you not bow, Queen of Stormhold? Why won't you let me help you?
Clenching your jaw against the pain, you use your sword as a cane to push yourself to your feet.
Because you killed Leon.
You raise your sword, pointing it at Azura. The Empress rolls her eyes, sighing dramatically.
Someday, when the people of Stormhill have long forgotten your name, I am going to look back at this moment and laugh.
You lunge forward, and Azura smiles, raising her shield.
I will!
Sakato! Stab! Your sword sinks into Azura's shield, slowing as if you're stabbing through. Your sword sinks into Azura's shield, slowing as if you're stabbing through tar. You grip the hilt with shaking hands, shoving with all your failing strength. But the point stops just short of Azura's stomach. Oh no!
Child, if the high mages of all could not destroy me with this spell, what makes you think it would work out in your feeble hands?
Fingers of lightning arc from Azura's shield, wrapping around you. Desperate, you struggle against her cold grip, even as you feel your strength draining like a blood from the wound. No! It can't end like this!
I will, little queen. Speak twice. You knew that this end was inevitable.
Your limbs grow cold and heavy, your vision blurs.
Because even with all your oaths, all your tricks and schemes, you are but an insect raging against a thunderstorm.
Your vision begins to fade, and you feel yourself slipping away.
You are nothing.
I can't sit safely by while others fight for me. If I'm going to rule, it won't be because someone handed me a crown. If I'm going to be the queen that people fight for, I must prove that I'm strong enough to deserve their loyalty. By the way, this is from the literal first one.
Wow!
I will fight Severin myself. Kenna, what do we do? You're trapped.
I was tired of running anyway.
2 years ago, I watched as your man killed my mother in this very room. My mother, who loved me, who wanted nothing for this kingdom but peace.
She was weak. She ended her life just as all weak people do, at the hands of someone stronger. Maybe you're right, but I'm the stronger one today. Gods, put him in the dungeon with the rest of his pathetic army.
The dungeons? No! I'd rather burn with the castle than live in its suffering. Do I look like a man suited for the dungeons?
And do I look like a woman who cares? Ooh.
You can't win, Luther. Surrender!
You like that, wouldn't you? The Blood King kneeling at the feet of the great Red Kenna.
Personally, I'd rather see you dead. But I'll take what I can get. You killed Leon just to show me you could. This wasn't a lesson. It was a threat. And I don't respond well to threats or to tyrants murdering the people I care about.
Azura, this ends today.
Reality comes crashing back, strange flooding into your cold limbs. Nothing! Screaming, you draw your weight against your trapped sword. The blade tears through Azura's shield, into the flesh beyond. Azura looks down in disbelief, at the sword protruding from her belly. You give the blade a twist, and blood soaks Azura's pristine white dress. I am the Queen of Stormhold. I am the uniter of the 5 kingdoms. I am Kenna. You rip your sword free and Azura crumbles to the floor.
Azura!
Joran shoves his way forward, knocking soldiers aside. Trembling, Azura turns towards his voice.
Joran, my Joran, come to me.
Breaking free of the crowd, Joran hesitates. Don't do it, Joran!
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I need you.
Azura suddenly reaches for him, clawing at the air with her blood-stained hand.
No! You worthless insect of a man! Obey your Empress!
His face pained, Joran takes a step closer, then another, until... Don't! Leah! Leah emerges from the crowd. She walks over to Joran, placing one hand on his arm. It's over. Let her go. Joran drags his eyes away from the bloody Azura. He looks at Leah, and then he looks to you. Joran, do the right thing for once. She's stolen enough from you. It's time for her to pay for everything she's taken from us. After a long moment, Joran nods. He turns his back on the dying Empress and returns to his place against the wall.
Leah!
Leah kneels on the floor, just out of Azura's reach. She folds her hands in her lap. Yes, Mother?
Stupid, naive child! You think these savages will let you leave this place alive?
Mother, we don't know these people at all. That's why you lost.
Tushitora will crumble. Our people!
Our people will endure and will share our bounty with the rest of the world. It's all going to be fine, Mother. I promise.
Azura spits in Leah's face.
Oh wow.
What a tear.
I am
Leah
disgusted.
winces, wiping the speck of blood from her cheek.
Fools! All of you! You need me! I am the guiding and the light of... Oh!
A long sigh escapes Azura's lips, followed by silence. Before your eyes, her body begins to crumble like dry earth, until all that remains is an empty dress, a crown, and a pile of dust.
Goodbye, Mother.
Empress Azura is dead! Glory to Empress Leah, who shines brightest!
Every Iron Empire soldier suddenly stands at attention, raising their swords in salute. Leah gets to her feet, turning to face you.
Queen Kenna, I would like to formally offer the unconditional surrender of the Iron Empire.
At her nod, all Leah soldiers sheath their weapons and kneel in perfect unison.
Thank you, Leah. I accept. Hell yes!
Dom charges out of the crowd, sweeping you up in a hug and spinning you around and around. You laugh, tears streaming down your face as the throne room rings with cheers and joyful shouts.
Woo! We did it! It's over, Kenna. You did it!
He sets you down as the rest of your friends rush forward, engulfing you in a tight embrace.
Thank the gods! Oh, Kenna, you were incredible!
I knew you would beat the odds! Damn the odds! That witch was dead the second she stepped into our house!
Hey! Well fought, Kennaris. What do we do now, Your Majesty? A feast? Dancing?
Drinking? Those all sound lovely, but right now I think I need to lie down for a bit. Maybe a year or two. Oh my goodness. Could someone help me to my chambers? I'm not sure I can handle the stairs by myself. We've got you, Kenna. Leaning on your friends, you limp your way up to your room for some well-deserved rest. Woo! The next morning. That's the next morning. You rise early, descending the stairs while most of the castle is still asleep. You find yourself standing in the empty throne room. your thoughts turning to your mom.
I did it, Mother. The Iron Empire is defeated. Our kingdom is finally safe. I wish... And this war has been raging my whole life. I have no idea what lies ahead now. You'd probably tell me it's time to get married. I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted, but I hope you're proud of me, Mother. Wherever you are. How touching.
You turn to see Luther and Diavolos stepping through the doors. What? What's going on?
Luther, to what do I owe this pleasure? I wanted to congratulate you, of course. You vanished so quickly after the battle yesterday. I didn't have a chance to pay my respects.
You want to pay my respect?
This will be new. Hardly. After everything you accomplished these past few years, I have a great deal of respect for you, just as I did for your mother.
That's f***ing bull.
Diavolos shifts uncomfortably. You shoot him a questioning look, but he won't, meet your eyes. What?
Like I said before, this is nothing personal.
You start to turn, but you're already too late. Luther's on you in a flash, his dagger plunging into your shoulder. What? Ah! You elbow him in the face with your good arm and stumble away from him, blood dripping down your bicep. Oh my god.
You snake! Was this your plan all along? Ever since you locked me in that dungeon. Thank you for killing Azura for me, by the way.
Oh god.
There's no way the Five Kingdoms will unite under you. This will only lead to more war. War is the never kissed family. Business Reese. Now that the Iron Empire has been defeated, the Five Kingdoms will come to heel soon enough.
Gritting your teeth against the pain, you pull Luther's dagger from your shoulder, brandishing it at him with shaking hands.
Diavolos, are you just going to let him do this? After everything we've been through?
Diavolo finally looks at you, conflict raging on his face. In his eyes, you see him weigh your every kindness and slight against a lifetime of unquestioning loyalty. Diavolos!
Well, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to help me ensure our family's future?
Diavolo scowls at his fathers, drawing the long sword from behind his back.
Get away from her, father! Hey! Your choosing is naive, walk over your own blood? What's wrong with you, boy? A lot of things, actually. I had sort of a rough childhood.
Diavolo circles around, getting between you and Luther.
Sorry I let him stabbed you.
Keep him from stabbing me again and we'll call it even.
Even? You're feeling good enough to fight?
Yes, let's fight together! Yeehaw!
That's the spirit.
Diavolo moves to stand beside your side and the two of you begin to advance on Luther.
Don't think I will put you both down for this, ungrateful brats!
I think I've heard about enough from you, Luther. You lunge forward, ducking Luther's sword and slashing him across the ribs with his own dagger. Ooh!
Ah!
This is for my mother.
How sweet! You get to die in the same room that she did. She's not the one who's going to die today.
Luther aims a slash at your legs, only to be parried by Diavolos. With a casual twist of his long blade, Diavolos sends Luther's sword flying out of his hand. Oh my god.
No!
Now! As one, you and Diavolos lunge forward, burying your blades in Luther's chest. My god. Luther falls to his knees, coughing blood to the floor. Looking up at you and Diavolos, he smiles. What?
I was wondering when you scrounge up the guts to do what needed to be done. I'm proud of you, son. Thank you, father.
This is kind of...
Dude, this is pretty
Pull back
fucked up
your
right
blades
here.
and Luther falls to the floor, dead. You put a hand on Diavolo's shoulder.
Are you alright? I think so. Twisted as it sounds, I think this is what he wanted. This is how he thought the world should work. The strongest killing their way to the top. and you were stronger than him. Diavolos smiles. Thanks to you. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Leaning on Diavolos' arm, you walk out of the throne room, leaving Luther's still body on the ground behind you. Yeah, it's like, bye! Alright, so as much as I would like to continue this episode, I am going to be ending it here. The next episode of The Crowned Flame 3 will be the finale, and we're officially done with the Crowned Flame franchise. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you really did enjoy it, drop the like button. It really helps out a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would appreciate if you do. Also leave your comments and your thoughts on this video or anything in general. And that's pretty much it, my lovelies. Love you all. I appreciate you, and we'll be seeing you on the next episode. Goodbye.